this up to both of you. You guys both won this tournament last year. Leigh, how crazy is it to see now Anna Leigh winning this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I'm really enjoying like taking it in from the sidelines as parent and coach. Obviously, it was fun to win it last year, but it's just, I don't know, almost more rewarding and satisfying to just kind of let Anna Leigh do it on her own and take it in as a parent. So I'm very proud.
And you called a lot of timeouts during this match.
Yeah.
So, Leigh, what was discussed on the bench?
A lot of it really is like, sometimes Anna Leigh, call it fast forward mode.
Yeah.
She just, like, everything just gets super fast. So she's not taking her time in between points. During the point, she's like super fast. And a lot of the time it's just slowing her down, reminding her of her strengths, tweaking game plans, and just kind of reassuring her that, she plays her game, she'll come out the winner.
And something I sometimes see you do, not very often, you have a Coke on the sideline. You did that this game.
I needed it earlier.
So why did you feel like you needed that?
I didn't think I was going to need it going into the match because I didn't play the mixed doubles this morning. So I was just going in like, oh, whatever. And then after the first game, I didn't think I needed it. I was feeling good. And then the second game, after I was like down and then coming back, I started to get really tired it was so hot. So then when we came back around in the beginning of the third, I was like, Mom, I need a Coke. And she's like, okay. But I didn't get one until like the switch, the changeover. And then I think there was a big difference because I went from like struggling to like having a lot of energy and being able to hit the ball. Like my mom said, I was kind of overpowering Catherine in the first game, and in the second game I was just not hitting it so hard. So I think by drinking the Coke, it gave me the energy to hit the ball hard again.
Maybe it's just a mental thing.
Maybe it's just like, I had Coke. Yeah, I mean, maybe it might.
Yeah, how weird is it for you not playing three matches?
It was weird, but I almost think it would have been better to play all three because I was just in a different mindset today. I thought it was just going to be, way easier type deal because I didn't have to play that extra 3 out of 5. But it ended up being, I think I'm more tired now than I am sometimes after the 3. So next time if I have 2, I'll make sure that I don't take it lightly.
And you were down 0-9 in the second game, but Catherine pushed a game 3. You were also very clearly frustrated. Mm-hmm. So how were you able to come back in game 3 and able to win?
I think I was too complacent going into the second game, and then Catherine came up with some amazing shots, and I was getting frustrated at myself, even though it was Catherine who was doing really well. And then I started making some unforced errors and wasn't hitting my serve as big. My returns, I was sitting super far up the baseline, so I just kind of went from being super offensive to defensive. So I think going into the third game, I just had to be really offensive and just go for it, and whatever happens, just happens. Because if you play scared, usually it's not going to end up in your favor.
Also told you on that, when you were down like 9-0, that it was just important to win a few points and to take that to the next game, and you ended up winning 8 points. So you ended up shifting the momentum a little bit into that third game, but I just felt like it was important to get a couple points on the board in that second game.
I don't know that I've ever been down 9-0.
She was playing insane. Catherine was playing so well. Like anything you gave her, she gave you one better.
Yeah.
So.
And Leigh, just to have the fans get a little insight of what you're thinking on the bench, when you're watching these points, are you kind of just like, okay, she's going to come back frustrated or she's going to come back happy, I'm going to say this, or is it kind of just in the moment?
I don't know. I've gotten better about like understanding and accepting the fact that you lose sometimes, and I used to be super, super nervous, like feeling like she had to win all the time. And I've really relaxed, and I think the fact that I can just relax and kind of tell her too, like, if you lose, it's okay, you're going to learn something from that as well. And I think we talked about that in the second game. Like, if you lose, it's okay.
And if I lose to anybody, I'd just go for it.
Just go for it. Sometimes I see too much, so I have to I can't tell her everything that I'm seeing, so I have to pick and choose what I think is most important.
And a lot of times she tells me what I could do, and not necessarily so much like, Catherine's hitting this shot and you can't go here. It's more like, hit it here instead of here, because then it opens up your shot. She's very good at flipping it and not saying, oh, you can't go here, you're going to lose the point, to whereas if you go here, you have a better chance of winning the point type thing.
We're a team.
Yeah.
Whether I'm playing or not.
Thank you, guys.